What's up, Sooner fans? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge softball edition as we coming off some exciting news with the Kelly Maxwell commit. And we don't want you to forget about the series we're doing on the Fantastic Four incoming freshmen of the Sooners class next year. We've covered two of those, and today we're going to cover Kasidi Pickering at Atascosa, Texas, outfielder, great recruit commit that Patty Gasso landed a couple years ago, actually, when she visited and committed as to be a Sooner, but brings a lot of power, brings a lot of different things to the teams. Let's talk about Kasidi Pickering, guys.
Yeah, well, you talk about just a hitter that can do everything, whether that's to lay down a bunt or hit a bomb over the fence or get that single when it's needed or hit that sacrifice fly. She can really do it all. She's a very balanced hitter. We've seen that a lot when we've talked about just the players that are coming in for Oklahoma. They all can do everything well. I mean, there's just so much balance between them, whether it's being able to smash one over the fence or whether that's being able to lay down a bunt or be an extremely great defensive player. Really, there's just been a lot on really what Patty Gassos really put her in. I don't know how to say, but like just everything she's wanted really to come in. And actually, she did an interview with BVM Sports, and she said that she is just ready to be in a different environment and play. She said she's worked her whole life to get here, and she's gotten here, and she's just ready to live in the moment and have fun. And that's one thing that we heard about a lot this past year was just how much the Oklahoma players had all this pressure on their back, whether it was the winning streak, when Jordy Ball transferred out. There was just a lot going on. So to hear someone saying that they want to go to Oklahoma to play and have fun just shows the kind of joy and the pressure that's off this team now. And just really, I'm excited to watch Cassie Pickering at the center.
And Kasidi Pickering, if you look at kind of her story and the recruitment there to Oklahoma, she again emphasized what these athletes are continue to say, and it's talked about Patty Gasso cared about her as a person. She could really feel that. It was evident. And again, I'm the culture guy. I've been the culture guy. I'll always be the culture guy. But that is clear that even the transfers that are coming here, I know there's an attractiveness of winning a national title and being in the championship game. I get it. But the amount of competition that's going to be on this team next year, guys, the outfield alone, out of the incoming freshmen, I mean, guys, they're loaded. I mean, and that's not even counting what they already have there.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I mean, like you said, who doesn't want to go win a national championship and compete for a national championship? But I think we had somebody comment in the pod too about this on our last video. Maybe is you're going into Oklahoma with the pressure of winning a national championship. Period. You're expected to walk in there and win a national championship. That's what Patty does. Patty wins natties. We say it all the time. Patty wins natties.
Yep.
And this class coming in, these four athletes are all around great players. They're, you look at it, they play multiple positions, a lot of them. Okay. And I think that's probably going to be the interesting part. And you're talking about the depth, Jeremy, you're talking about kind of just the competition they're going to have to get these roles. That game they have in the fall, I believe, I don't know what they call it, but where they play against each other for like a series.
The battle series.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it's just so much competition. And whenever she signed with Oklahoma, really Patty Gasso was able to talk about all four of the recruits. And she said about her, Kasidi is one of the best outfielders in the country. She's strong on both sides of the ball. Her defense is exceptional in the outfield, and she's well known for her bat and the ability to change the game in one swing. She has good power, contact, and has very few strikeouts. Additionally, one thing that attracted me to Kasidi was her ability to lead from the outfield. Her teammates look up to her and follow her as a captain.
Jeremy.
That's a constant thing we've heard is the ability for people to lead. And really, this team is filled with leaders every year, whether it's next year's team. When it's going to be Tiara Jennings, Kinsey Hansen, Jada Coleman, Sydney Sanders, these kind of girls that are going to be leaders. Oklahoma constantly has other people evolving into those roles every year. Whether or not they're freshmen that doesn't even play, they still are going to be able to learn from the best of the best to lead.
Yeah, Braden.
It is Kasidi a right-hander or left-hander?
They had the last two we did were left-handers. I believe Kasidi Pickering bats from the right side. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. If
Yeah.
someone wants to. Hey, the other thing is what, Jackson?
Oh no, go ahead.
The other thing is she's also very good as far as patience at the plate because she has drawn a whole lot of walks, just like we talked about with Bland. So she she knows she's gonna probably try to be pitch around with her power, but she doesn't be too aggressive as far as chasing balls outside the strike zone. So again, that's another way to get on base that shows her, I guess you could say, her all around talent that she has.
Yeah, and I think just the all-around game, as I said earlier, the balance that Patty Gasso is bringing in from these players is what just stands out to me because there's not one thing that no player can do. I mean, it's just, as I said, it's just amazing to view the kind of just things that Oklahoma is going to be good at in so many different facets. Like you cannot. Last year there was no weakness with this Oklahoma team, and this upcoming year I don't expect there to be a weakness with this Oklahoma team.
No, there's not going to be a weakness.
There's not a certain weakness that we can define. Obviously, we haven't seen this team on the field yet, which something could come up, but I don't expect something to. But it's just that this team's so well coached, these recruits are so well developed that why would you not want to come and play for Patty Gasso?
Yeah, I'm super excited to see Kasidi Pickering and where she fits into the lineup, possibly as how many innings she's going to get next year in the outfield, and it's going to be exciting with this group of the Fantastic Four as they continue to try to get some experience next year because the year after that is going to be a massive year probably for their playing experience because they're going to lose a lot after next year. Brady,
Yeah.
you think?
Huh?
Hey, I don't
Yeah.
know. I was cutting out there, but did y'all talk about just how well defensively she
Yeah.
is? Very well defense. I don't know if you meant she bats left-handed. I don't know if y'all.
Oh, I thought she was a righty.
No,
Okay.
she throws right-handed, bats left.
Okay.
So I mean that's a lot of left-handed bats they're going to have, which is nice.
Here, some stats from our 2021 2022 season in high school was a 608 batting average, 14 home runs, 49 RBIs, 59 hits, 52 runs scored, and she stole 11 bases as well. So she
Does
was
it all.
back-to-back 6A1 or just 6A most valuable player in District 21 in Texas. So you just talk about someone that can do it all.
Well, and I think what we've talked about before, and I think this is the most probably important piece of these four coming in, is what OU loses next summer. Okay, if you go through that roster, guys, of the leadership, the talent, the winningness from those people that are going to be leaving. I mean, you could go through a lot of names, but there's a bunch of them that will be leaving the Sooners after next season. So you need a lot of these incoming freshmen that are actually going to have coming in that are going to be fighting for spots. But those next few years after this year is going to be huge for this team.
Hey, and whether or not Kasidi Pickering plays a whole lot or Bland or whoever out of these freshmen, it's really not as important as being kind of taken under the wing by Jada Coleman and Riley Boone and getting a year to see what it's like. And I think that is the most dominating factor that really Coach Gasso probably knows is the most important thing next year is just getting the experience, seeing how things are, because these ladies are going to get their chance and they're going to be carrying the program into the next 3 or 4 years and the next 3 or 4 championships. So Kasidi Pickering is a very exciting get and is going to offer a lot for the Sooners, I think.
Yeah, I agree. She's going to offer a lot and do so many different things. And I think it's just, as you said, the competition prospect is going to be good. I think it's going to be just really intriguing to see what her ceiling could be.
Yeah, so there again, guys, thanks again for watching another episode of Sooner Surge Softball Edition here. You see the button there. What are you waiting on? Click the button. Don't forget to click to subscribe, guys. Turn on your notifications. Like, comment. You guys are doing a great job. We appreciate all the comments, especially on the last video we did. We've got one more of these fantastic 4 freshman videos that will be out probably in the next few days. But until next time, guys, Boomer.
Boomer.